Sarah, sorry about last night. I must have been really annoying. I hope I didn't cause any problems for you. Sorry. Oh, good morning, Gabrielle. Don't worry about it. I haven't drank in a long time, so honestly don't remember much about last night. How are you feeling? You drank a lot too, didn't you? Yeah, I'm feeling okay. Just got a little headache. I'm not surprised. Try to take it easy today. Thanks, I will. I guess I mentioned last night that I wanted to get married, huh? Oh, it really sucks that my boyfriend and I just broke up. Oh, sorry. Here I am changing the subject to that again, just like last night. Don't worry. If talking about it makes you feel better, I'm happy to listen. Besides, it's not something you can just forget about in a few days or just one night of drinking. Just try not to think too much about it, okay? No, okay. Thanks again. I'm really glad you came out with me and the others last night. It made me feel a little better to get out with you and talk about it. Sorry for grabbing you as you were leaving work and dragging you out drinking with me. Honestly, I was a little surprised that you came along. Well, you were basically crying as you were inviting me out. How could I say no? Yeah, I know. Oh, my boyfriend had just broken up with me via text messages as I was leaving work, and you were the first person I saw. I'm sorry the reason we went out drinking together was such a sad one, but I had a great time last night. You don't really go out drinking with other people from work, do you? I was worried maybe you weren't getting along well with the other people or something. No, everyone is really nice and they always help me out if I need it. I'm just kind of a shut-in. I don't usually hang out with a lot of people, sorry. Oh, I see, so that's it. We go out drinking a lot. It's kind of like our hobby. Feel free to join us anytime. You had a good time though, right? So you'll probably come out with us again sometime, right? Yeah, of course. But I'm not gonna go out drinking with you guys if we have work the next day. I know you guys drink on weeknights sometimes too. Oh yeah, that sucks. I was gonna invite you to come out with us again Monday night. I'll have to pass on that. I was just kidding. Thanks again. I'll talk to you next week at work. Okay, enjoy your weekend. Don't drink too much. Gabrielle, are you free right now? Can I ask you something? What is it? Did I do something to you? I thought we were really hitting it off together before, but this week you seem to be avoiding me at work and you're quite short with me if we do speak. But when you talk to everyone else, you seem as nice as ever. I heard you're getting married, huh? Well, yeah. Why didn't you tell me? Well, I'm sorry. I didn't want to tell everyone. We're not having a big wedding, so I can't really invite anyone. I was gonna tell everyone at work after the wedding was over. Is that the only reason? Well, I know you said you wanted to get married and you recently broke up with your boyfriend. I didn't want to tell you I was getting married. I didn't want you to think I was trying to rub it in or something. And? Well, I just thought it would be hard for you to hear. That's why I didn't tell you. I'm sorry if I upset you by not telling you. That's not the reason now, is it? What do you mean? You didn't want to tell me because you stole my boyfriend, didn't you? That's why you kept it quiet. You stole your coworker's man and you're marrying him. What are you talking about? I didn't do anything like that. I know you stole my boyfriend. Stop trying to deny it. Just wait a minute. I didn't steal anyone's boyfriend. You're mistaken. I've been dating this guy for 5 years now. What? You've been with my boyfriend for 5 years? You're horrible. And you didn't care he started seeing me during that time. I'm not letting you have Cameron. That's right. Cameron was your boyfriend, right? The man I'm marrying is named Hunter. So you're making a mistake. It's a totally different guy. Do you think you can fool me that easily? I saw him with you. I have proof. You saw me with him. What are you talking about? What do you mean proof? I don't remember even meeting your boyfriend. Yeah, just keep playing dumb. When I showed you a picture of Cameron, you knew who he was. You mean that picture you showed me when you and I went out drinking a few weeks ago? Yeah, that one. You knew who he was, and you're gonna pretend that you haven't been seeing him these past few weeks. Look, I was drunk. If I said I recognized him, then maybe I recognized him from somewhere. But I didn't steal your man, and I'm certainly not marrying him. I don't remember what the guy in the picture you showed me even looked like. Maybe it was someone I've seen before, but I know it's not my fiancé. Oh, you're such a liar. Women like you disgust me. You act nice in front of everyone, and then you go and do things like this behind their backs. I'm telling you, I don't know what you're talking about. You're making a mistake here. Do you want me to send a picture of my fiancé? Oh, that wouldn't prove anything. You could be sending a pic of any random guy. It'd be so easy to fake it. I wouldn't do that. I'll never forgive you for what you did to me. I'm gonna make sure I get Cameron back from you. Gabrielle, stop it. It was you who put the sign on my front door, wasn't it? I know it was you. So you finally noticed it. I put it on there last night. I think your neighbors deserve to know what kind of person lives next to them, don't you? If you did this to me, there's a good chance you'll steal someone else's man too, huh? Quit screwing around. Stop putting signs on my door like witch lives here, man stealer lives here, don't trust this scumbag. You wrote other nasty things I don't even want to write in this chat. This is slander, and I'm pretty sure it's illegal. What? Not if it's true. It's only slander if you say something that isn't true and it damages someone's reputation. Everything I said and wrote is based on truth. So maybe you should check a dictionary before you start throwing words around. I told you that's not true. How many times do I have to tell you before you'll believe me? Oh, how long are you going to do this before you finally admit stealing Cameron from me? And I know you've been showing off that wedding ring of yours to everyone at work. You're the worst. I don't know this Cameron person. You keep trying to say I stole from you. I've been trying to ignore all the stuff you've been saying behind my back at work, but I can't take this anymore. You're even sabotaging my work. I know you're deleting important data, altering reports I submit, and generally just trying to get me fired. You're not a little kid anymore. Stop this nonsense. What you did to me is worse than anything I've done to you. You have no right to complain about what I've done. You must be crazy to steal your coworker's boyfriend, marry him, and expect nothing to happen at work. Nothing I say gets through to you, does it? I'm not going to let you get away with this. I'll take you to court if I have to. If you think you can take me to court over this, feel free to do so. I was the one who had their boyfriend stolen. You haven't lost a thing. Taking me to court would only make you look bad. Is that so? Then I guess you won't mind if I do it. Are you on your way to your wedding now? Too bad I know where it is, huh? I don't think you'll be able to get married today. Huh? The place is a disaster area now. I feel so great. I cut your wedding dress to shreds, too. Who would be so stupid as to leave it there before their wedding? I told you we weren't having a big wedding ceremony. Our wedding is over anyway. What? What do you mean, what? No, what the heck do you mean? Today is your wedding ceremony. You're marrying Cameron today, right? Unfortunately for you, you were stupid enough to have it at the place I always dreamed of having my wedding. And I got here before anyone else today. I told you we weren't having a big ceremony. We don't want to waste tens of thousands of dollars on that, so we decided just to sign a wedding certificate. Hunter and I are already married. I've been wearing my wedding ring at work for a couple weeks now. Yeah, but you changed your mind, didn't you? You decided to have a ceremony after all and invite lots of people. You're still going on about this. You and Cameron broke up less than 2 months ago. Do you think he'd get married this quickly? Do you know how long it takes to plan a big wedding, send out invitations, and get everything booked and ready? Whose wedding did you ruin today? Huh? You're kidding. You're just bluffing. You just don't want me to enjoy my victory. I'm not lying. I'm already married, and I'm not having any wedding ceremony today. I'm sitting at home with my husband right now. In fact, we're packing today because we're moving to our new house soon. We just bought a new house. That's why we couldn't afford a big wedding ceremony as well. I don't know why you can't understand this. Think of it this way. Hunter and I eloped. Except we didn't run away and do it in secret or anything. Try to imagine it like that. That's what we did. No big ceremony. We went out and celebrated with our family afterwards at an expensive restaurant, but that's it. We're done. We're married. But then, Cameron said his wedding was today. Oh, really? Well, maybe it is. I don't know anything about that because I'm not marrying your boyfriend. But if he is getting married today, it sounds like he's been cheating on you for a while. You obviously misunderstood a lot of things. No, you were probably contacting him and seeing him in secret, and it's not impossible to have a wedding this quickly. Well, you said the ceremony was the place you always wanted to have your wedding, right? If it's that good of a place, it's probably a popular spot for weddings. Do you think it'd be easy to get a reservation for a popular spot like that so quickly? But I know you were seeing Cameron. I saw the two of you downtown holding hands, looking like you were in love. What? I've never done anything like that. I don't even know Cameron. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. And when exactly was that? Last month on the 11th. I'm checking my calendar. I did go out that day. I had a hair appointment, but that's it. I came home right after that. See, just as I thought. You went to the hair salon where Cameron works. You admitted it. Cameron works at a hair salon? But the person who does my hair is a woman. Wait, do you mean the guy who handed me my cell phone? Huh? Your cell phone? Yeah, I'd set my phone down when I was paying and I forgot to pick it up. I left the hair salon without it. After I went a short way down the street, a guy came rushing out of the hair salon telling me I forgot my phone. He handed it to me and I thanked him. Are you saying that guy was Cameron? If you saw me downtown, it would have had to have been that time. Other than for my hair appointments, I never go downtown. I hate the traffic. Oh, don't tell me such a bold-faced lie. When I asked Cameron, he told me that the two of you were seeing each other. Huh? We're not. I don't even remember that guy's face. He handed me my phone and that was it. So, are you saying Cameron was lying to me? That's what it sounds like to me. I don't know why he'd lie to you, but I'm not seeing Cameron and I never was. Then what about that wedding ring you were showing off? That's the exact one I told Cameron that I wanted. I got this from my husband. I don't know why it's the same as the one you wanted. This doesn't make sense. How could you get the same one I wanted? This is all your fault. You're wasting my time. What? You're the one misunderstanding everything and not bothering to verify any information. I've been trying to correct you this whole time. Did you not check the 2 last names on whatever wedding you're at right now? It's too early. Not everything is set up for the wedding yet. There's nothing out here that I could see that has the bride and groom's names on it. And why wouldn't you have told me to verify something like that way before now? I've told you so many times that I'm already married. I'm not having another ceremony. You're the one not listening to what I've been saying. This is all your fault for giving me the wrong impression. You're crazy. Anyway, I think you better apologize to whoever is having the wedding today. That place has got to have security cameras set up somewhere. Everyone's gonna know you did it. I'm not apologizing. This was just a mistake. This is all your fault. You need to come here and apologize to these people. I'm gonna go find Cameron. Hey, what time are you coming home? I'm waiting in front of your house right now. Huh? Did they release you? I hired a lawyer and we reached a settlement. I had to pay the couple liabilities and pay the owner for property damages. I didn't think you'd get let out of jail so quickly for obstruction of business and damaging property, but I guess you're lucky. And speaking of that, I haven't heard anything back from the lawsuit I filed against you yet. You got the papers, didn't you? So would you please hurry up and get in touch with my lawyer? More important than that, I'd like you to come to Cameron's parents' house with me, okay? I want you to explain to his parents what happened so they believe that what I did to the wedding was just a mistake. Pardon me? It seems like it was Cameron's sister that was having the wedding and not Cameron. I guess it was her wedding that I trashed the other day. Wow. Yeah, her family sued me for damages. But what's even worse than that now is that Cameron is really angry with me. He said since I ruined his sister's wedding, he never wants to see me again. Well, who wouldn't get angry because of that? But it all happened because of a simple misunderstanding. If you'll just explain that to him and his parents, I think he'll calm down and maybe I'll have a chance of getting back together with him. I'm really in a hurry about this, so get home as soon as possible. I'm not ever going back to that house you're waiting at. Yesterday, my husband and I moved out. What? Well, can you meet me at Cameron's parents' house then? Why would I go there? And why are you even talking to me about this? What do you mean? This is my chance to get back together with Cameron. Are you stupid? There's no way he's going to take you back. Why not? Why won't you help me with this? And why do you think he won't take me back? Huh? Use your head. You accused me of stealing your boyfriend and harassed me, so I'm not helping you. And you destroyed his sister's wedding, so why would he forgive you? Are you insane? I thought you would at least try to help me. I've got no reason to do that. Did you hit your head and come down with amnesia? I'm angry enough at you that I'm suing you right now. Think about that. Why would you think I'd help you with this? But we became good friends. We had a great time drinking together that night. And you know all about how much I love Cameron. Only because you wouldn't shut up about him that night. I completely forgot that guy at the hair salon even existed until you reminded me. I don't care about you or him one way or the other. So stop contacting me about this nonsense. Wait, if you're not gonna come, I'll never be able to talk to him about this. He'll never listen to me. Oh, God. Maybe you should stop thinking about yourself for once. I don't know Cameron at all, but he broke up with you for a reason, didn't he? It's obvious to me that he doesn't feel the same way about you as you do about him. You're wrong. I know he only did all this because he was seduced by that other woman. So there is another woman. Well, I think there is. I thought it was you. So I never looked into it any further. What? Well, I saw him and you together on the street that one day, so I just figured it was you. He even said it was you when I confronted him about it. But it was clear he was just lying to me then, too. He said he didn't want to be with me because I was too clingy. I can see that, and I wouldn't even say it's the worst part about you. And anyway, you caused a whole lot of trouble for me, so just leave me alone. I said I was sorry for the mistake, so please, come with me to Cameron's parents' house. I don't want your apology. Just hurry up and pay me my compensation money for all the slandering you did. And after you do that, don't ever come anywhere near me ever again. That's impossible. We work at the same company in the same department. And can we please stop talking about money for a little bit? I'm getting sued from a bunch of different directions right now. I don't care about any of that. And do you think you still work at that company? What are you talking about? You've been missing a lot of days without calling in. That alone is job abandonment. But your boss also knows what you've been out doing. He knows you were arrested too. How? I told my lawyer not to contact my company. I told them. Huh? Why are you surprised? I hate you enough that I'm suing you. I told them what you've been doing to me and that I'm taking you to court for it, that's all. And then they asked me if I knew why you might be missing work without calling in. What are you doing? I need to use all of my salary and my coming bonuses from this year to pay these lawsuits off. And you're saying I'm fired? What am I supposed to do? Not my problem. But I think instead of worrying about your ex-boyfriend so much, you should worry more about your job right now. I think the HR department has a lot they want to talk with you about. But if it's really over with Cameron and I, what am I going to do? Hey, you've got to help me get things straightened out with my job. I'm too busy working overtime right now to help you. I'm doing all your extra work. And your relationship with your ex has nothing to do with me. If you're working late tonight, then let's go to his parents' house tomorrow. Please, if you help me, I'll figure out a way to thank you. A way to thank me? What could you possibly do? I can help you with your job, and I can be your friend like I was before. Anytime you're in trouble, I'll make sure I'm there to help you. No thanks. If I needed help and you showed up, it'd just make things worse. What do you want me to do in order to get you to help me? I told you that I'm not helping you. You really are stupid, aren't you? You called me a man-stealer and a slut? I think you fit that description more than I do. I hope you spend the rest of your life looking for the person who stole Cameron from you, because I don't think such a person even exists. After that, Gabrielle had a long meeting with the HR department. It was decided that Gabrielle would voluntarily step down without any severance package, and she left the company. She had to move back in with her parents. All of her lawsuits put her into a massive debt, and since she didn't have a job anymore, her parents had to help her with the payments. I got paid the full amount from my lawsuit against her. After all was said and done, I don't know if Gabrielle was okay with money or if she still had a huge debt left over. I don't really care what her financial situation is. We all hope that she learned her lesson and will stop causing problems for everyone around her. But with her way of thinking, I doubt she'll ever change or learn her lesson. By the way, I went back to that hair salon for my next appointment and I asked about Cameron. I was told that he quit his job and no longer works there. The people at the salon knew what had happened to me with him and apologized to me on his behalf. They also didn't charge me for my visit that month. After everything I ended up getting out of this whole ordeal, I can safely say that it was worth it, at least for me. I asked the people at the hair salon more about Cameron, and they told me that he'd been having trouble with Gabrielle for a while. He'd been trying to dump her for a long time, but she wouldn't leave him alone. When she thought that I was his girlfriend, he instantly went along with it, hoping if she saw him with another woman, she'd finally leave him alone. I guess I can't blame him for trying to get away from her. I'm just glad that everyone she was causing problems for seemed to come out of the ordeal on top. Gabrielle was so focused on herself and what she wanted that she didn't care about the people around her. She wouldn't even try to verify any of the information I told her. I hope I never have to deal with someone like that ever again. On the plus side, with the compensation money I got from the lawsuit against her, my husband and I are using it to go on an amazing honeymoon together. We probably splurged a little bit too much, but it was free money, so oh well. We leave tomorrow, and we couldn't be more excited. While we're living it up on our expensive honeymoon, we'll be sure to think about Gabrielle and how she made it all possible for us.